What up, fam? It's your boy G Ridge. So listen, it's something that I want to share with y'all. So for people who know me and really don't know me and don't understand me right now, um, this is hard for me, and I never really, gave my full testimony about my life and who I am as a person and what God trying to mold me into be right now. And I tell you, man, this is. But you get this. You get this little tap on your shoulder and nudge, and it should bless you and or give you an understanding of who I really am and where I'm trying to go. And this ain't about being a weak or stuff like that. You having a carnal mind think, oh, you being weak, telling someone no. This therapeutic for me. This is for me. Um, I want y'all to understand. Hold on, let me set this thing up right. Okay, so like I said, this therapeutic for me. Now I want y'all to understand something. What I'm about to get. I just pray that it blesses you and that it'll help you understand what you might come across a member or family member that might have went through what I went through and is still going through. Okay, so I know. First of all, I'm gonna say I know a lot of you all. It's getting hot this car. A lot of y'all might think that I be up under my wife or be home a lot, and it's all about me and my family. That's for people out there that watch us. This is for my family, my personal family, extended family. It ain't that. It's not that, man. I love y'all to life for real. I love my family, my mother, my brother, my sisters, their wives and husbands, all the children, grandchildren. Man, I love y'all so much, man. Y'all just don't know. But this is what's been going on with me. Okay, so when you've been this hard for me, when you've been doing what you want to do and living by the seat of your pants for most of your life for decades, getting high and drinking. Y'all just don't know. Getting high. I'm talking about getting high and greasing, drinking, going to work. You get stuck in the routine. Yeah, I used to I get high, drinking, all that stuff. And I could, a lot of family members knew that and know that I'm good. I could hide it. The people that don't know me, that I could hide it and keep going. That's the strength of God in me, because He had another purpose for me. He had a purpose. He had a purpose for my wife and my children, and he knew that if I fail and fall, they would too. You understand that? So that's the only thing that really kept me going. Because I used to say, when I used to get high all the time, I used to get high all the time. At that point, all the time, every weekend, get high and drunk. And when you do that and you bring it home, let me get this right. This is real hard for me. And you think you're getting away with it, you're really not. You're causing slow damage over a period of time. And at first, my wife, she didn't notice that that it affected me. She knew I was drinking and getting high, but she didn't know how it would affect me. She did not want me to do that. I mean, she used to tell me that all the time. And as me and everybody doing what they want to do now. So when you make decisions, it can not just harm you, but it harms the people around you. And so now that I want to be righteous. I want to live as righteous as I can. And I be home a lot. And a lot of people form opinions about that. And like my wife Teresa, she has been nothing but good to me. Nothing but good to me, man. Y'all just have no idea. I know a lot of y'all, she has been good to y'all, and she's there for a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And she helped a lot of people. And a lot of people say a lot of good things about her. A lot of people that didn't like her said bad things about her. But we quick to correct that. You know what I'm saying? By saying things, speaking out, saying, no, that ain't the Teresa that I know. This is Teresa that I know. All right. So over the years, by partying, going to work, getting high all the time, seems like, and I got to a point as around 2014, 2015, going through the stuff with Corey, and when 2013, 2014, got to 2015, Teresa and I made time. We started dating a lot again, and I stopped hanging out. I know I went like a whole year and a half before I went back around the fellas in 2016 sometime, and it just stopped me. But at the same time, I was still getting greasy. Yeah, still getting high, getting greasy, and boy, that's hard for me. So when I made when God finally got through to me and made a conscious decision of I don't want to do that no more, because it ain't doing nothing but causing a pain and a faster death, and pain for my family and their lifestyle, the way they living, because I want to have money to get high with and drink with and do this and party with. You know what I'm saying? Just doing all that kind of stuff. So I stopped going around the fellas for a while, and I know maybe one or two of them, most of them probably didn't care, but one or two of them might have felt like I didn't want to be around them, or making funny or something like that, or they balling over there. And no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that, man. It's a time you have to grow up. And so now, being at home and being up under my wife or being around my wife makes it seems like I'm clinging to her or holding on to her, or just being around her way too much. Maybe I am. But let me tell you something about that before you judge me on that. And this is for her too to listen. The reason why I be home a lot more now, and not going at, because right now she could they say, oh, you going to hell? Okay, good. You can go hang out, do it. It's me. I don't want to go hang out. You know why? Because I'm afraid I might fall off the track that God got me on. This is what's going on. So being at home and doing other things, I'm help folding clothes. And so Galen, then you said, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't, because I had my mind on other things. So I got my mind on things that matter the most right now. And being at home, being around you, being around my children a lot more, doing things that we all want to do together, and just, you know what I'm saying, loving life this way, is therapeutic for me. It helps me fight off that feeling of wanting to go hang out all the time and get high every weekend, because it's like somebody being addicted. See, yeah, it's therapeutic for me. It's helping me. It's helping me not to fall off the track. I want to try to live as righteous as I can. And if I fall off the track, I'm at the point where I might not come back. That's it. So that's my testimony. I might not come back, y'all. I don't know. You don't. But it's like, you know how when you go through the step program, when you're at AA or something like that, but God removing this from me. See, I'm going through, Bible. He said, but dog, or like when I lost weight, you lost weight the right way. I wasn't getting high. I wasn't getting high at the time when I was losing weight. No. I was going through something. He was molding me. And then after that, I every now and then, when I started, I drank here and every now and then, every day. I got to stop doing that. You see what I'm saying? I'm home a lot, baby, because it's helping me. It's therapy. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. That's what I've been saying. And then it's like, oh, they don't want nobody. I hear it in the street. They don't want nobody over there. They don't want to invite nobody. That ain't it. It makes me want to party. It makes me want to drink and get high. And I need to be at home with my family and be by myself at times to help me so I won't go back. Now that's the plain truth, honest truth. That's what's going on with me. Okay? As hard as it is for me to say that. And so now, my wife be doing her thing, and it seems like I'm around her a lot more. It ain't that, because she'll tell you right now, Galen, you ain't never used to be like that. You ain't never want to be around all the time or sit around me and do some of the things and hang out with me like this here. You ain't never want to be, or people like use the word cling around and cling on to me. It ain't that. It's not that. No, I ain't that dude. You know that. That ain't you. No, it's not me. But I need to be where I'm at in order to get over. I needed to be where I'm at to get it all out of my system. God helping me, and being at home is helping me. It's therapy for me. And when your body comes from the dirt and it used to one thing for years and for decades, you get stuck. And yeah, I made the conscious decision to seek Christ a lot more. Yeah, thank God for that. But you also need help while you're down here. And before you go judging people about what they're doing and how they're going about it, you have to say, I wonder what's going on. This is what's going on with me. I'm still fighting them. You got to fight them demons off the best way you can. Those demons is getting high, drinking, hanging out countless hours with the fellas. While most of the time now the fellas, they sitting at their house. And that's one that, what I'm saying? I used to be at my ace house all the time. It ain't his fault. It ain't nobody else's fault. It's mine. I had made my bed. That's right. He ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just the fact that he was home. He was around his people. But I was there. And that's the track that I had got on. And it's hard to get off that track. It's very hard. And so while being at home sometimes, what I do is I pop in, the videos and the sermons of Gilbert Earl Patterson, Pastor Bishop T.D. Jakes, and last but not least, the great John Allen Newman, my pastor. It helps me, man. You just don't know. It helps me. It strengthens me. So those are some of the tools that God sent me to help me. And being at home around my family is another one. You understand? So before we start judge each other why he was up sitting around his wife or up under his wife all the time, it's helped me, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it because I do a lot of different stuff than I normally do, or masculine stuff that I used to do, all masculine macho stuff. Now when I'm feeling stronger, a whole lot stronger, to go be around and see people drink and then without want to take a drink, then I made it. I ain't made it yet. That's just all to it. Now let's keep it on 100. I challenge you to do the same today. Now also, having said this, I want to say thank you to all the people who've been in my life and had real support for me. You know what I'm saying? On my little journey. Thank you to all y'all, my subscribers on this platform, man. I know, and y'all, and I left, and I didn't mean to leave y'all out, because y'all a big part of my therapy too. You don't even know it. You're a big part of my therapy. But with the support, when you come on here and watch me, and you take my advice like as if I know everything, because I don't. Maybe I wouldn't be in this psychological mess now. You know what I'm saying? But, a lot of y'all see me and get me and understand where I'm coming from. And for the ones who don't, this is who I am. This is I'm a man who loves his wife, his family, his children, his whole family, the extended family, the friends. Even I even come to love some of my wife's friends now, on my own, because I know, especially the small circle that she really has, when I say it's good for her, it's good for her in the point where if good Lord called me home one day, I know she gonna be all right because she'll have a support system around her. That's what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? And shout out to my mom, Nana. Yeah, sir. But Nana, Shirley, y'all just don't know. Boy, I had some powerful women in my life to help me out. My one time, she with the good Lord now. My Aunt Pat, oh my man, you talking about a big influence in my life, saved me a lot of times for going back to jail or prison. She saved me. They bailed me out, saved me, talked to me. But my Aunt Pat was something else. She was special. My Aunt Leo, God rest her soul. Oh my goodness, she knew me when I was a kid. She knew what kind of mindset I was gonna have there. She said it. She named me, but she said it. And she told my wife when she first met Teresa, she said, "Be careful. She said, and I quote, "That nigga full of babies." Yes, sir. He said, but look at him, look at the way he look at it. She knew then, and we was 16 and 15. I didn't know it. I didn't know what that I fell in love with my Risa. I didn't know that. But anyway, shout out to all my family members, man. But listen, shout out to pumpkin pie. Shout out to my pumpkin. Boy, but look, man. It's a friend. That's a friend of my wife. She a part of the Quad Knot group. They, you know what I'm saying? They special in my wife's life. They're very special, and they help her a lot mentally, and keep her, you know what I'm saying, support. Like she has a support. I know a lot of y'all seek out my wife for her support on that, and y'all support each other because y'all therapy for her too, as well as she being therapy for y'all. So that's real. I you know what I'm saying? You gotta respect that. You understand? And but Pumpkin, I'm saying shout out to you because she's way younger than I, but hey, the young or the child shall lead. I mean, listen, it don't matter. But she says some stuff that helps me, and my wife know this. It ain't nothing about, you know what I'm saying, how people say, well, that's true. You're not supposed to be in somebody's DMs talking with somebody with the opposite sex. But when I tell y'all, she's so close with my wife and me and my wife and our family, is that she is definitely a sister to us. She is a sister to Teresa and me. And she helps me a lot because understands what I be trying. She can say, I know his. She called me mannish. I know his little mannish behind it. Yep. But I'm talking about, but I'm all in 100 on my wife. That's it. She know that. But anyway, when I be at home a lot, y'all, it's therapeutic for me. So if you see me there, especially, don't get offended that he ordained this. Have this platform. I work early in the mornings. I got a job. I work early in the morning, and I'm home the most part of the day. That was for me. You understand that? That's for me. He did that for me, and he could do the same for you. I asked for this. I sure did. I asked for what I want. I asked for the amount of pay I want. And he gave it all to me. Do you understand that? And nowadays, hey, it still don't seem like it's enough. Because, but inflation. I tell you. Now, had this been 5 or 6 years ago, I'd be balling. But anyway, I'm thankful and I'm grateful because he lives inside of me. And so I hope this message was all positive for you, so you can understand what's going on with me, the guy you chose to follow, the guy you chose to subscribe to, the guy you chose to influence you. And I'm going to give it to you 100. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, can you live with yourself? Because I can't, because I feel much better that this weight is lifted off of me because I obeyed this morning. I obeyed. I was fighting. You just have like no idea. I was fighting the Lord on coming and saying this, that I get high and I drink. I get high and I drink for decades. Now, yeah, I can manage it. I can manage it a little bit more. Now I can manage it. But inside, I talk about when, you see me might take a swig here and there. When I'm celebrating something, I get me a little thing, and somebody say, "Get you a little knot," and Teresa say, "No, baby," and I be like, "Man, I don't need it." And sometimes I wind up taking me a knot anyway, and I can control it. I don't want no more after that. But still, it only takes one drop sometimes, and it can send you can make you backslide. I don't want to backslide because like I told you, if I backslide and I fall off the track, I might not come back. So I hope this message bless you. It was hard for me, but this is my testimony. I love y'all to life. G Rich out. In your mouth. I'm keep it 100. Bye, y'all.